Is in the closet. What you get for diddling with kids? Pedophilia. Not funny. My name is Clayton. You guys can call me Nubby. If you're wondering why.
I wouldn't want my name Nubby.
Oh God. What was that? She's like, Jesus Christ, what? Oh. That's right, I cut him off so I don't have to talk to deaf people. You don't believe that? Fist bump by Chuck Norris. No? I was the gynecologist in the movie Teeth. You guys seen that? Toothy Vagina Monster? Show your kids. Anyway. To answer all your questions, no, my dad is not the butler on Scary Movie. No, I can't play a piano or a banjo or sign language. I'm not good with finger puppets. Matter of fact, I love to fuck with your kids. Had a little girl one time walk up to me, and she was beautiful, a little blonde-haired girl. She walked up, and she's curious, you know how kids are. No filter, just curious. And they walk up, and they were like, "What happened to your fingers?" And I looked at her real calm and went, "That's what happens when you don't eat your green vegetables." And she panicked. She freaks out and goes running to her mom, screaming, all that shit, you know. Mom's giving me this go-to-hell look because who knew that that wasn't funny? She was giving me this go-to-hell look like, "Nice job, asshole." And I'm looking at her like, what do you want me to say? Like, this is what happens when you bring home a D. Yeah? This is what happens when you touch yourself at night. Let me tell you guys a story about a threesome that failed. So I was at home and I got a text message from my wife, and she was like, Clayton, baby. I don't pay attention. Baby, I'm going to a friend's. We're going to Buffalo Wild Wings. We're going to have some drinks. My friend is having a hard time. Just going to do my girl thing. And I'm like, all right, sweetheart. Be careful. Love you. Kiss. Bye. All that shit. I got my kids at the house. We're doing our own thing. My phone starts blowing up 7 or 8 times. And every time there's a picture of a double shot of clear liquid. Now, the difference between me and my wife is she can't hold her liquor. I can't hold my weed. That's where we meet with each other, okay? I tried edible with my wife one time. I had to mow the laundry and fold the dishes. Yeah. So she was like, I'm 10 shots deep. I need help. Fuck. I call up my buddy and I'm like, hey, dude, what are you doing right now? He's like, I'm drinking. I'm like, no shit, me too. We have a problem. We need to go to town and get my wife and her friend and take them home. Long story short, it happens. Both of them had about 10 or 11 shots of Patron, double shots. They cleaned out a bottle of this shit. And I'm like, oh no, drunk white bitches, hooray. Take them home. Both of them, they do this crazy thing where they hold hands and they're like, let's go inside, yay. Do each other's hairs or some shit. I'm standing outside drinking a beer with my buddy. And no shit, he looks at me and goes, dude, do you hear that? No. He looks over in the window and he's listening and he's like, those two are taking a shower right now. What do I do? He's like, fucking join them. I don't know about you guys, but if you've ever lived a porn that you've searched, instant paralysis. It's not like you just walk in with a UPS outfit like, here's your package, baby, you know. No, it doesn't work like that. I'm scared as shit. I walk in the bathroom, and here they are, just taking a shower, and I'm scared as fuck. I'm fully dressed at the door going, hey, girls. I see you girls like to breathe. Fuck. They got drunk and removed the shower curtain, both of them naked, and I'm like, what do you do with 2 of them? What's happening right now? No shit. Her friend is staring at me going, you're cute. And I'm like, no. Out of nowhere, her feet kick out from underneath her. She's just like soap on, and she kicked her feet and kicked the feet of my wife at the same time. And she comes flying forward and face plants into the fucking wall. Listen, all at once. She was like, you're cute. Bam, bam, bam. And she hit the wall. And I'm sitting there going, oh, oh shit. Like she hit like with her face and went geek and hit the floor. When she went down, I was like, oh fuck. I think it's time to get dressed, ladies. So I'm trying to get these two half fully naked, fully wet ladies trying to get them fixed, and it's like not hot anymore because let's face it, if you got to deal with a drunk chick, they're like, am I still pretty? Gag. So I'm trying to get them dressed. I'm put them both in a t-shirt. They're straight up Winnie the Pooh in it, walking around, and I'm trying to put panties on one of them.
Rude.
I don't even like it. Anyway, I'm trying to put panties on these chicks. I got one of them trying to get, and you know how you get so drunk that you can't find your feet? So you're walking around like I'm trying to hold it underneath her, and she's going, I got it. So I'm on my knees trying to scoot around and do this, and the other one's got her biscuit right here. Like there's all monkey right here. Like I'm trying to like look and like try to do this at the same time. And she's like, can you give me just snacks? And I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Probably
So
not.
once I get them dressed, kind of, my wife, bless her heart, like I'm trying to get panties on her, but she's got like this thing going where she's so drunk she becomes top heavy, and the door was open, so she's heading towards the bed like this. Like this downward slope. She hits the bed, here we are, and I'm stuck with the other drunk chick, and I'm like, all right, let's put panties on you. All right, we're dressed. Time for bed. All right, good night. You know what happens whenever you have too much to drink and you lay down? The roller coaster starts. Guess what happened? Good night, everyone. Vomit. Wonderful. So for the rest of the night, I'm sitting here going from side to side with a garbage can trying to get these two drunk fucking bitches. I mean, I did see some puss. I mean, I didn't go without, you know. Finally got them to sleep. I woke up the next day, and they're like, I gotta go to work, or I gotta fucking abort something. I don't know. Anyway, and I get up, put my pajamas on. It's a school day. So I'm getting up. I walk to my bedroom. My wife's friend just darts through the house. Just, takes off. Gets in her car, drives away real fast. I walk in the kitchen. I look around, and my youngest son is sitting at the kitchen table. He's getting his shoes on, and he looks at me like my fucking dad. I look over at him, and he's going, like he's got all this disappointment. Brush your fucking teeth or something. Go away. So I'm a father of 3 kids. 3 teenage boys. Yeah. It's fucking wonderful. I love them. They're my sons. Don't get me wrong. My oldest one can't talk to me without pulling his dick. I don't know if that's a phase. I don't know what's going on with all that. But he can't without just like, hey, I got a question. And I'm like, it's called crabs. That's what that's called. Yeah. What is that? And I'm like, when your dick itches, you gotta scratch it, buddy. And he's like, my dick don't itch. I'm like, well then let go of your dick! Stop talking to me with your eyes and doing this. The middle son, God help that one. I got a phone call the other day from the principal of the school at 8 o'clock in the morning. I didn't even get my fucking day started. I get a phone call from the principal and it's like, hey, your school has in-school suspension. I'm like, you ain't got to tell me which one. Just tell me what he did. He has band practice the day before. And a block away from that band practice field was the volunteer fire department. And the volunteer fire department decided to start up the whole hurricane siren thing. Well, my son heard that and immediately was like, oh God, the Germans are coming. He said this shit out loud. He then started to play the game called German hide and go seek. That's when you walk around without bending your knees. And you're trying to find your lost friend Kyle. Seen Kyle? Seen Kyle? Anyone? He's this tall. Seen Kyle? Oh. Anyone seen Kyle? And that is why Daddy drinks in the morning. Before I leave, I want to tell you guys something that's a little bit inspirational, and I'm going to tell you guys a joke. If you guys watch the movie MASH, some of you folks are old enough, they know what you're talking about. All the young kids, fuck all of you. if you guys seen MASH, the guy that plays Radar, his left hand looks exactly like my right hand. You should Google that. That is true. The camera will pan or change over to make sure that nobody sees that. Here's the joke. I heard Nubby's dick was small. On the other hand, it's pretty big. I love you guys. Good night.
Y'all give it up for Clayton Kimberly. Y'all give him an extra hand, preferably a right one, European skin tone, maybe some bionic fingers. I usually do the other one. It works. That was awesome, man. Good stuff.